Hello sweethearts, welcome back to my channel and to this video where I'm gonna swatch right here the whole new collection from Looxi. These are the new mattes from Looxi. I've used some of them on my eyes today, and I did struggle a little bit with this purple here. The other three were really nice, but this purple wasn't ideal, so I'm gonna have to play a bit more with that one and see how it is. But I did use the orange, I'm pointing to the red, the orange, and the yellow, and they were beautiful. This purple might be a bit of a struggle. I'm gonna have to use it again and let you know. So right now I only use this as a first impression, and that video is gonna be up later on. I also used some shimmers obviously from other brands, but yeah, that's gonna be up in a bit. But these are gonna be the swatches of these, the new mattes, and there's also two shimmers. This purpley one is a shimmer and this orange here is a shimmer. These are made in a lab. Before, Looxi was hand pressed, and I think most of her shimmers still are, but I think she's transitioning to doing them in a lab, because doing them in a lab has a lot of benefits. First of all, you can make more. Second of all, you can put your time and energy into the creative part and to customer service part and to social media part, not having to devote most of your time actually producing the products. And I think that for Looxi, she had the company was growing, which is an amazing thing, and she wanted to devote more time into other things than just pressing eyeshadows, because it is still an indie brand, but now she's being made in a lab, like Makeup Geek, for example. Ooh! And I adore the Looxi shimmers and metallics and the molten metals. Oh, they're so good. Some of my favorites, the molten metals might be my favorite metallic formula in every category. I think it's so amazing. But the mattes have been a bit not hit or miss, more like hit or because some of them have been a bit hard pressed. And I did do a video about my favorite Looxi shadows. I did mention some mattes there that I really loved. I think it's amazing. But now I think she just decided to come out with one bundle, one series of neutrals. I think that this green is part of those neutrals, and then one series of more or maybe not, because there are two shimmers. Maybe not, because the two shimmers are more colorful colors. I'm gonna swatch those with the colors. When you look at some of these mattes, you can see some shimmer particles in there, and that's basically because just adding a bit of pearl into matte makes them more blendable. So it's for your pleasure, it's for your ease. Your pleasure? What am I with condom ad? But it's to make them a bit more easy to blend. You can see that in a lot of brands, and that usually does not show on your lids. So yeah, let's swatch these. I'm gonna start with the neutrals. These are still being sold at the Looxi site. Where am I gonna put this? And you can buy them for $5 each, or maybe she has a bundle option. She usually has some kind of bundle option, and you can use a code on them. I do have a code. My code is Angelica10. I will leave it down below. It is affiliated though, so I do earn a small commission if you use my code. But thank you so much if you're using my code. It does help a lot. This is a biscotti. This is a very light pinky beige. And I will say that just touching these shadows, they do feel a bit different. Ooh, that is basically disappearing into my skin. Yeah, you can't really see that at all. I will see if I can. It is a bit thin, to be honest. And this would be a good if you like to set your eyeshadow, or if you're very pale and need a good transition shade. For me, I don't think that I will be able to use that shadow for anything, because I don't use a matte highlight on my brow bone. I don't set my primer. I don't really use a light transition shade like that. So for me, that's probably not going to be a shade that I really use. This is Cream and Sugar. It's just a bit more, a bit darker. This also is a bit tightly pressed. Sometimes though, when you don't get good swatches, they still work good on the eyes. The yellow, the orange, and the red worked really good on the eyes. It's only the purple that I wasn't 100% sure about. This one is called Caffeine Queen. This is the kind of color that I would reach for when it comes to neutrals. It's like a rosy clay. I like that. I don't really feel like I get any good swatches out of these. That's not that impressive. And it's a shame. I love Looxi, but I don't know how I feel about... Oh, you get a bit more if you build them up. Yeah, so I guess these are buildable. I don't know if it's so, I don't know. Sometimes things don't swatch as good as they are on the eyes, but Yeah, I don't really know about these because I was hoping that they were going to be a bit more lightly pressed now that she was doing them in a lab. This one feels a lot more smooth. And that one swatches better. So maybe she still has some perfecting to do because that one, really nice. And that one was totally toffee. I will say that the second one here, it did build up a bit, so I'm guessing that's going to work nice on the eyes though. This is Venti. These are a bit like coffee themed, I'm guessing. This is a very mid-tone, it's a mid-tone neutral brown. Oh yeah, that one is really nice. Maybe I just started off with two not so exciting colors and then this one that you had to build. That one is really nice. That one was a good color if you're into browns. This one is Cinnamon with an S. Love that name. That's a really cute name. Ooh, this is really... Okay, this is nice. Ooh, okay, wow. Wow, okay. You know what? I think it's just these two, the lighter ones. They were a bit more hardly pressed, and since they're very close to my skin tone, it also did not show up that good. This one was a bit hardly pressed, but if you built it up twice, you could get a good color. Maybe it's going to work really nice on the eyes. These three, really nice. Next one is Doppio, which is what my fiance always orders when he orders a coffee. He likes a Doppio. This is a very cool toned, almost grayish brown. Oh, this is the smoothest so far. Wow, you know what? I take back everything. Look at that. That is beautiful. I've been so into cool tone brown creases with a colorful lid. I've been doing that a lot outside of YouTube, which seems like it would be something that I would never do, but you know what? I've been really liking that. This is Dulce, depending on what language this is. I don't know. But it's also a cool tone brown, less gray than the other one, also extremely smooth. Ooh. Okay, so I should not have started with these two because these two made me think that all of the colors were going to be like these two. They are not. This one is Roasted. And it is a very dark, very cool tone brown. Ooh. It's almost like, if you have been on my channel for a really long time, you know how much I was into the Till Death from Looxi, which was a very dark, almost black color, and I feel like this one is basically that, but maybe I like the Till Dark one though, the formula, but maybe that one's a bit more fragile. One of the good things about doing colors in a lab is that they become less fragile, and I know that some people have mentioned to me that they have had some problem with Looxi colors breaking. I haven't really. Some ship sometimes though, like chip a bit in the edges, but that happens with every brand for me because I am not that careful with my shadows, so that's a shame. But yeah, I like all of these colors. Not too fond of the first two ones. Maybe to set your lid, but other than that, but these are really nice. Let me show you some close-ups of these colors. I'm gonna wash these off and then we're gonna do the colorful ones. Okay, let's do the colorful shades. They're basically everything that's on this side. I'm gonna do them in the order that I have them here. Two of them are shimmers though, so we are gonna have two more colors in this set than we had in the other one. What is this? This one is Sunnyside. It is the one that I have on top in my crease, the one I started with. It is a light yellow and I felt like that would really nice on the eyes. Maybe not the most opaque yellow I've ever worked with, but totally workable in the crease, and it did give a really good color, and as you can see, it is a really nice yellow. It is a bit lighter. This does not have any mustard in it. It is more of a lighter bright yellow. This one is called Sundays, and this is more of a shimmer because I see a lot of shimmer in this one. It is like a orangey mustardy shimmer. I don't really know the purpose of this color because Looxi makes such great shimmers, and this is mediocre. Don't get this one. Looxi makes amazing shimmers. This one isn't it. This one isn't it. You don't need to get that one. She has amazing shimmers. This one is called Clementine Cutie. This one was really nice on the eyes. It is a more of a burnt orange. Very cute color. It's a matte. It doesn't swatch that good, but yeah, I have used this one, so I know that this one was good. That's what that one looks like. Next one is Lucky Charm. It is a like a pear ice cream matte. No idea how this is gonna be. Normally colors like this are not that easy to make, and this is very light. Although I think that this will work as the yellow as a transition color, because you can still see it. It would be nice. Could you see it? Trying to see in the monitor, I don't know, but it probably would be nice as a transition color if you're making a green look, but that was also not that pigmented. This one is called Peachaboo, which is a really cute name, and this one I can see a bit of shimmer in it, but this is probably going to work exactly like a matte. That one is a really nice like a light peachy color. It's really nice. The next color I am gonna be showing you is the Cherry Kiss. This is the one that I have a lot of in my crease. This one was very soft when I used it. Oh, it feels a bit dry though when I take my finger in, but that's normally how reds are. It is very pigmented though. So if you were looking for a darker cherry red matte, this one, best one so far, and I really liked it on the eyes. Next color is a green. This one is called Matcha, and it is a dark foresty green matte. Is there a cat there? Ooh, this feels very soft. Yeah, this one was really nice. Yeah, I cannot wait to use that one. That is really, really cool. Okay, I really like that one. Now we're getting into some, come on, some purples and blues. This one is Naughty in Napa, which is a great name to be honest. This is more of a yeah, a grape purple, more muted. Swatch is a bit thin, but I don't really know how it's going to be on the eyes because this is not the purple that I work with on my eyes. And then the next one is the purple that I work with on my eyes, which is more of a true bright purple, and this is called Punk Passion. This one looked, this one feels a bit dry, but this one looked really good when you like packed it on, but it didn't really go on that good over other mattes. So I think that this would be the kind of purple that would look really good as a first color in your crease and then just blend out the edges with a lighter purple. Then I think that this would work really good because it was super bright and pigmented once I put it on. This is Blue Your Mind. This is like a I have red everywhere. This is like a Smurf blue. It is a bright blue with a bit of turquoise in. I will say that this is a bit tightly pressed. And I don't know about, oh well, swatch pretty okay, but this is a bit tightly pressed, so I have to go in a bit. But if you are using a brush, you never really know how they're going to be on the eyes. But I would say overall, I think that the ones that are the most exciting to me are the green, the red, the orange, the yellow, and then maybe this one, depending on how my base is. The last color is another shimmer, and it seems exactly like the Sundays one, so I don't really know what was the purpose of these, because they're like mattes with micro shimmer in them. They don't have that slip, that beautiful sheen that Looxi like shimmers really have, because her shimmers, like her foils and her metallics and her duochromes, are so good. This one is called Notice Me, and it basically is a periwinkle purple matte with micro. I don't think that this should have been released. This isn't a good color. This isn't a good color. This is, I'm so sorry. I love Looxi. I love Looxi as a brand. Some of these colors are great. Some of them seem like they would work really good on the eyes, but they don't swatch that good. But these two shimmers, they don't make any sense because she has the most amazing metallics already in her line. So I don't get those two. I don't get those two. I don't think that they're good at all. And I feel like I'm being very harsh, but I hope that you are appreciating that I'm very honest, because even though I am affiliated with this brand, I do want to tell you how I really feel about them. So yeah, I'm going to show you some close-up swatches of these as well. feel like overall with this release, I feel like some of them are so nice, like so good, like the mattes here, not maybe the first two, and then some of these more colorful ones as well. And then some of them I'm like, I don't know. And then the two shimmers, those aren't really good. I don't really, or maybe they're not even shimmers, maybe they're meant to be matte, but they're too much. I don't get those two shades. I don't think that they're very good. I don't think that those needed to be released, and that is my honest opinion about those two. I hope you appreciate some honest thoughts about these. Overall, I love Looxi as a brand, and I did really love the crease that I had in before I put in the purple here that didn't really want to mix on top of so many other mattes, and that is a, I'm using problem very loosely here. It's a problem with a lot of mattes, is that when you put them over an already set base, like when you already have worked with a couple of mattes underneath and then you try to put on like the third or the fourth matte, it's too matte and they're not able to stick to anything, and it's not gonna look that good. And that's basically how I felt with this purple, putting them over two other mattes. Like, it didn't have anything to stick to. It wasn't having a good day. But I'm gonna try them more and I'll let you know how I feel about them. But yeah, that is everything. I will try remember to leave my video down below where I discuss my favorite Looxi eyeshadows, because most of those are shimmers and I feel like she does really excel there. But I'm also very like, I'm happy to see brands like venture out and just feel and just try to improve themselves. And I do feel like with some of these formulas she's really spot on, she's onto something. And with some of them, like especially these two shimmers, I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, that was everything for this video. Do let me know how you feel down below, and if you want to be subscribed to my channel, please do. I do upload about 5-ish videos a week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!